What's going on, YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC Comics Solicitations discussions video. The June 2024 solicitations just dropped like a minute ago, so this is pretty much my live reaction to seeing it at the time it's being uploaded. So we're going to quickly skim through, see what we got, and yeah, so the full official DC Comics solicitations are here for June 24, so buckle up for a great cover art styles, you're going to feel familiar returns like DC Pride, sequels you didn't see coming, and more. Okay, it looks like we got Batman Gotham by Gaslight, and yeah, so that's kind of a surprise. So the first thing we got here is Batman Gotham by Gaslight, the Kryptonian Age, #1. The new era of Elseworlds kicks off with the return of its crown jewel, the mysterious and gothic world originated by Brian Augustine and Mike Magnolia. Is that who's writing it, though? Let's see. When a mysterious meteor falls on the wide open plains of the Midwest, it will unleash a chain of events that find Gotham's bizarre Batman contending with not just the twin threats of Catwoman and the mysterious international assassin, but the emergence of superhuman beings beyond all comprehension. The sequel series expands the 19th century universe beyond its confines of Gotham City, showcasing bold new visions of once familiar DC heroes. Do not miss it. Okay, that sounds kind of interesting. And then, of course, we have the original Gotham by Gaslight. They're also releasing a DC versus Marvel omnibus, which is really cool to see. It makes me wonder if we're ever going to get some more DC and Marvel crossovers again at some point. And, of course, we got this as well right here, another omnibus of the crossovers. I can't remember the last time that the characters all, like, crossed over at some point. But, yes. And then, of course, since it is June, DC always does their Pride special. We got the cover art here, and we got the cover art there. I wish we could give John a better design than this, though. So yeah, we got that Pride 2024 #1. I think, was it last year's was the one with Kevin Conroy's storyline, or was that the year before? The Kevin Conroy one was pretty good, though. DC's Eisner and Ringo Award-winning Pride anthology returns in the form of a universe-spanning travelogue like you've never seen. In its pages, Dreamer makes a first-time pilgrimage to her ancestral planet. Naltor, Poison Ivy, and Janet from HR go spore hunting on Port World. What? No Harley Quinn? Superman gets the boys together for a night out in A-Town, but things go sideways when the Ray vanishes into thin air. Steel, Natasha Irons works up the courage to face Tracy 13 at the Oblivion Bar's Pride Party for the first time since they broke up. Aquaman, Jackson High catches an unexpected ride to the fourth world just in time for their annual Love Festival. All this and more in a volume celebrating how the LGBTQIA plus community is everywhere and belongs anywhere, even the furthest reaches of the universe. Okay, we got that. And then we have another celebration book right here. In the 90s, writer Rachel Pollack did the impossible. She raised the bar, surprise, and strangers. Okay, so this is just a one-shot reprinting some of the stuff from beforehand. And then we also have this one right here, DC Pride Uncovered #1. Okay, so this looks kind of new. DC's most iconic LGBTQ IA plus artists put the party in pride with their fabulous array of variant cover spotlighting LGBTQ IA plus characters across the DCU after year, and this art book collects a robust selection of fan favorites in one place for the very first time. Don't miss out on a gallery of gorgeous. Okay, so this is just a cover thing. They've done this with all sorts of things as well. Let's see, what do we got here? Harley Quinn #41. Okay, so there ain't nothing like villainy. The sweet sounds of Banks alarms, the wind blowing through your hair in a stolen car, not to mention the discounts you get buying bang flags in bulk, but every now and again, the sweet candy of crime has one heck of a sugar crush. I've gone and got myself noticed by some cold-hearted types. Here's to hoping I don't get iced. Okay, but don't you dare think that's all. We also got a tale of nightmare that ruined my sleep the day before I took my driver's license photo, as told by two real cool folks who did not like talking to me at the DMV, Gretchen Felker, Martin, and Danny. Okay, so we got Harley Quinn stuff right there. I haven't been reading Harley Quinn. I kind of fell off a while ago, so I don't even know how it's going with that. Poison Ivy #23. I thought they were ending this series, unless this is like this... I'm mistaken last month. The world is eating itself alive as the zombified victims of Poison Ivy, led by the reborn Dr. Jason Woodrue, the Floronic Man, descend upon Slaughter Swamp's foremost botanical supervillain. With time running out, Ivy will have to use every ounce of herself in order to defend her life, but will it be enough, and is her life even worth saving? Then we have, looks like Suicide Squad Dream Team #4, written by Nicole Maines. That's kind of cool that, like, the actress playing the character ended up kind of writing the character. As the Dream Team story reaches its climax, Dreamer and her Suicide Squad take their one and only shot at preventing the future she's predicted, in which Amanda Waller turns Gamora into her own personal alien super prison. Will Dreamer be able to save the day and abide by her superhero code, or will she have to embrace the Wall's greater good philosophy and resolve to change the future by any means necessary? Then we have Outsiders number 8, Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly. I haven't read Outsiders, so I don't know how the current series is going. Following the explosive revelations of last issue, Batwoman departs the Outsiders on a solo quest of her own design. In the storied deserts of the American Southwest, a dangerous specter stalks the innocent and guilty alike with a vengeance that spans all the way back to those first dark days of the Old West. Anyone with violence in their heart can become the victim, or the perpetrator. Can Kate Kane hunt this monster down before more innocent lives are destroyed, or before it consumes her soul with the violence as well? Guest starring Young Justice Ginny Hex. This issue is a brutal showdown for the soul of Batwoman. Oh, sounds kind of neat. And then we have this one. Oh, is Punchline coming back? Batman. Oh, Punchline, Ghost Rider, what? Ghostmaker. Jeez, I've drawn a blank on him. Just goes to show how much of an impact. Dark Prison's finale. Oh wait, is this? Oh my goodness, we are finally done with this. It all comes down to this Batman versus Batman, with Damian's life and the future of Gotham hanging in the balance. Nothing can compare either version of the Dark Knight for what's about to happen. Wait, what? Damian's life's in the balance? Okay, so he was trying to like trick Failsafe is what I'm kind of getting at with this thing. All right, we'll see what happens here. And then we have this one right here, Batman number 149, written by Chip Zdarsky. Dark Prison's epilogue. Okay, when confronted with the totality of your life and all the choices that led you to where you are, do you build on the ashes or rise from them? The Batman who is left standing will have to answer this question quickly, as someone is already sifting through those ashes with an eye towards saving the world. Okay, so we're getting 2 things in the month of June. Let me check really quick. 6/11, 6/18. Boy, they're really pumping out these Batman things. Okay. Okay, so I guess back-to-back weeks we're getting Batman stuff in the main book. All right, Detective Comics number 1086. An unexpected villain has made an appearance in Gotham, trailing chaos, destruction, and horror in their wake. Now as chaos tears the bloody gash through the sinister order of the Orkhams, Gotham's Batman is the city's only hope for salvation, but is the city too far gone for even the Dark Knight to save it? All right, so we're getting close to the end of the Detective Comics run right there. Just like it feels like a lot of stuff is starting to wrap up, and I'm actually like totally okay with that, because some storylines and plot lines and some of these comic book runs have gone on for so long, and it's like, come on, let's move up the pace a little, pick up the pace a little bit there. So okay, so there's some covers right here of Dick Grayson. There's him and his dog. This looks like the same one right here. Okay, I think was that Tim? All right, so that's Tim. Looks like Connor. Nightwing number 115, written by Tom Taylor, art by Bruno Redondo. Part 2, the Heartless saga continues. When things go up in flames, Dick must put his feelings aside and help Shelton, aka Heartless, find his butler. After all, a superhero's job is to save everyone, even the very bad. But every noble sacrifice comes with a price, and Nightwing finds himself in a situation only someone as cunning as Heartless could have conceived. Or concocted, my bad. I can't read sometimes. And then we have this storyline right here. Just talked about the most recent issue of Batman Robin. You can check that on the channel. So we have Damian here. He's doing his artwork stuff. I see the Superman stuff. I see the Robin logo. I see him kind of drawing right there. I see Flatline's thing in the back. There's Goliath. Yeah, where the hell is Goliath? I haven't seen him in a while. So we got all this stuff right here. Bam. Batman. I don't know what he's working on drawing right there per se. Oh, then we have this Batman thing. Literally Batman and Robin, but he's literally a bat guy holding it. Got the Gotham Vigilantes in the background right there. That's kind of cool. Batman and Robin, number 10, written by Joshua Williamson. Shoosh rises. Man-Bat's plans have been unleashed on Gotham. The only person who can help Batman and Robin save the city is Shush. Can she set aside her hate for the dynamic duo and help, or will she let her quest for revenge overcome her? Well, we shall see what happens next. And then we have this one, another Batman. My goodness, Batman. Batman the Brave and the Bold, number 14. Nightwing and Deadman continue their rail ride, not a scene, find themselves face to face with a terrifying new foe. Booster Gold's adventures across time and space have delivered him to an alternative future inhabited by dinosaurs, but this alternate reality needs protectors and has them in the form of the all-new, all-different Justice League. In the finale of The Poison Within, Artemis attempts to run her home are blocked by the anti-Amazon agent of Axe. Batman and Guy Gardner delve into a realm of high strangeness that is truly out of this world as they confront the gray alien that has crash-landed in Gotham. And last, but far from not least, Hayden Schurzman dazzles the brand new Batman Black and White story that needs to be seen to be believed. I still haven't read a single issue of this Brave and the Bold run. I'm going to have to, like, pick it up at some point. Because, like I said, like, it's an anthology thing. I like anthology stuff because if one story doesn't work, you can kind of have numerous ones as well. But we shall see. Okay, we got this cover of Selena Kyle right here. All sorts of ones, looking good as always. Catwoman, number 66, written by Teenie Howard. 9 Lives nears its lethal conclusion. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is still going on. Catwoman has escaped everything from the Suicide Squad to the clutches of death itself. But along the way, she's made more than a few enemies, and their vengeance is rapidly approaching. Not even a 10th life could save Selena from what's coming. But could an old friend help this cat land on her feet? Only time will tell. Okay, this is a cool cover right here. You see all the characters right there. Taking selfies in the bathroom, I see. Birds of Prey, number 10, written by Kelly Thompson. It's Barda's world now, and we're all just living in it. As the birds search for Barbara inside the mysterious portal that keeps changing and also trying to kill them, separating enemy from ally is getting harder than ever, and more important than ever. Okay, that's very, very vague. Then we have The Penguin, written by Tom King, issue number 11. The Penguin's malicious plan for Gotham has finally been enacted. There will be blood. There will be terror. There will be a power grab the likes of which the city has never seen. I'm pretty sure they've seen it. Words simply cannot do justice to what's to come. You need to read it to believe it, or whatever. Okay. Then we have Jason Todd Red Hood here. Still don't like him using the crowbar. Just not my thing. The Red Hood, The Hill, number 5 of 6, as Slayer's... Oh, wait, is the band Slayer in this thing? I don't know. As Slayer's murderous machinations come running headfirst into Corley Jr.'s strange schemes, with Red Hood and Batman stuck in the middle. Strap in, rev your engine, and get ready to come speeding into the cumulative issue of Red Hood, The Hill. Okay. Then we have this one. Oh, looks like World's Finest. Ooh, I like this cover. I like this one right here. This one looks pretty good. Okay. Batman Superman World's Finest, number 28, written by Mark Waid, art and cover by Dan Mora. Something is destroying the fifth dimension, and if an army of evil imps can obliterate all the joy in life from an entire reality, what chance do Batman or Superman and Batman stand against it? A multitude of DC guest stars and their fifth dimensional counterparts join the world's finest duo in a last-ditch attempt to save Earth from the ultimate darkness. Okay, should be fun. Okay, My Adventures with Superman number 1. So it looks like that TV show, which I still haven't watched, is getting a comic book spinoff. Flying from the screen to the page, it's Superman picking up from the explosive end of Season 1. Clark's about to spend Christmas alone in Metropolis, though he's feeling a bit down and out. A tip about a monster in the sewers sends Superman, Lois, and Jimmy into action. But what is this monster that can absorb anything it touches, and why is it here in Metropolis? Written by the head writer of My Adventures with Superman, Joseph Campbell, and drawn by Pablo M. Collar, the series brings the hit show to your hands with an all-new adventure. Okay, and then we have this Wonder Woman right here. Wonder Woman, number 10, written by Tom King. This cat has claws. Cheetah enters the fray as a sovereign recruits Diana's greatest foe to deal the killing blow. Meanwhile, the Wonder Girls may have promised their mentor they'd stay out of the fight, but well-behaved heroes seldom make history. Will they reach Diana before it's too late? Plus, Trinity takes to the skies, literally. Very vague on the end right there. Okay, so then we have the Superman event right here as well. Action Comics number 1066, written by Joshua Williamson. The House of Brainiac Part 5, the Brainiac Queen is alive. Now that Brainiac has created his masterpiece, all bets are off, and Superman and his family are witness to a cosmic horror unlike anything they've ever seen. As we learn the true history of Brainiac, the main man, Lobo, must choose what side he is on before all hell breaks loose. Then we have this one right here. Superman, number 15, written by Joshua Williamson. Williamson's just writing so much stuff right now. I don't know how he keeps up with it all. House of Brainiac, Part 6. Follow the House of Brainiac. Superman and Lex have figured out how to stop Brainiac and his queen, but it will take a great sacrifice. Can they do the unthinkable to save their family and friends? This all leads directly into DC's summer event, Absolute Power. Okay, that's right. We're getting another event. I know you're all excited because this event's going to lead into the next event, but yeah, another event, just what we need. To be honest, I am so done with events at DC for the most part. I mean, House of Brainiac, at least that's just confined to Superman, and it's just one writer, just kind of it's instead of waiting several months to get the next issue, it's just okay, he's writing this one and then he's writing the other one, and it's just directly that. So that's not as bad as something like a Night Terrors, where there's 100 different tie-ins that didn't really mean anything. So, and all you had to do was just read the main story and you're good. So we'll see how Absolute Power is. I'm not sure I feel. But anyways, Green Lantern number 12, written by Jeremy Adams. Man, I miss him on The Flash. Having uncovered the truth behind the United Planets, Hal and the rest of the 2814 Lanterns desperately try to escape the hands of the United Planets Lanterns, Ring Hunters, and the terrifying Unseen. Only a former ally gives Hal a chance of survival, but will they be too late to save him from certain doom? Plus, Guy Gardner's bogus Lobo adventure gets somehow even crazier. Don't ask us how. We just work here. Okay, having a bit of sense of humor. And then we have this one right here. Power Girl, number 10, Breakout. Power Girl joins the Holiday Girls in this action-packed House of Brainiac tie-in. Goblin and his goons may have the neighborhood, but they'll never break the spirit of our local hero and her new allies. With the biker gangs brawling, it's now up to Crush and Paige to shut the Kazarnians down for good. Can the power of brains, brawn, and beauty prevail? Only time will tell. Sinister Sons, issue number 5. I still got to read Sinister Sons. I've heard it's actually pretty decent, but I haven't started reading it yet. Avast, ye swabs. The Sinister Sons continue their galactic melee on a mission to Korugar to confront Sinestro and prove once and for all that Sinisen is the one true heir to the throne of fear and power in the galaxy. But to make it there, the boys will need to walk the plank in a battle for their lives against a ship of Ruffian space pirates. Pull up a buccaneer and hold onto your poop decks to find out what happens next. I'm still waiting for when the Sinister Sons are going to come across the Super Sons. It's got to happen eventually at some point. Although losing like that classic Super Sons dynamic, it just won't be the same. But I still feel like they're going to have to confront in some capacity. You don't have Super Sons and then make Sinister Sons and not have them interact once. So we'll see what they do there. Kneel before Zod, issue number 6. DC's darkest cosmic drama continues. General Zod has a new army to command, but as his own soldiers plot a bloody mutiny, a mysterious and murderous force is let loose aboard their vessel, the Emerald Eye of Ekron, but where is its master? And then we have this one here, The Flash, issue number 10, written by Simon Spurrier. As the Archangels bring their crown of thorns into the gallery, Wally West has to pull himself together to face some old rogues. Amanda Waller's task force raids Terrifictech and brings some shocking backup to keep any speedster in line. And then we have this one. Looks like Raven Unleashed. Titans. I like this cover too. I like the colors right there in that one. Written by Titans number 12. Written by Tom Taylor. Hell comes for Bloodhaven. With the team on the ropes and Waller to blame, Nightwing and his allies must look within for the answers to their never-ending problems. Will Raven, the demon's daughter, lead them to salvation or to slaughter at the hands of her father, Trigon? Gee, I think they're going to be okay, though. Then we have Green Arrow right here. Green Arrow, number 13, written by Joshua Williamson. My God, this man is writing so much. Oliver Queen has become an agent of Amanda Waller. Roy and the rest of the Green Arrow family want to know why Green Arrow would betray his family and friends and choose to work with Amanda Waller and her deadly plans for the heroes and villains of the DC Universe. Let's see what happens next. Green Lantern, War Journal, number 10, written by Philip Kennedy Johnson. The contentious team of Cowlin Shepard and Guy Gardner are about to test their strength against the entire United Planets blockade on a suicide mission to rescue John Stewart from the oldest enemy of the Guardians. But John has been pulled into a nightmare dimension from which no living thing has ever returned. Can John Stewart's legendary willpower measure up against the gods of the first world? Only time will tell. Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Blue Beetle, number 10, by Josh Trujillo, art and cover Adrian Gutierrez. Victoria Accord's new creation, Pinnacle, is proving to be more and more dangerous the longer it stays online. Can Jaime and Kajida patch up their connection in time, or will Pinnacle turn Palmyra City into a totalitarian wasteland? Shazam! Number 12, written by Josie Campbell. Billy and the Captain have always made a great team, so why is the Captain keeping secrets from him? Dollar discovers the Captain has the ability to transform without Billy knowing, but why now? What is it that the Captain doesn't want him to know? The answer will not only impact the adoption plans, but the future of Billy's existence. Dun, 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 dun. And then we have this is Justice Society of America, issue number 11. Okay, I see Rebirth right there. Remember DC Rebirth and how great that was? Good times. The Legionnaires' plans come together, but what does this mean for the future of the JSA? Okay. Jeff Johns, who takes like an eternity to release anything. All right, well, is this Vicky Vale coming back? I mean, I guess it's supposedly in canon with the Tim Burton films, and they kind of had their falling out, but it looks like she's coming back. Things are heating up around Gotham as Drake struggles to cover the whole city, while Dr. Crane and Dr. Quinzel's methods begin to endanger even more. Can Batman find his way back, or will he be lost to his fear for good? Okay, all right, what do we have here? This interesting looking art. The Boy Wonder, number 2. This is the Damian story, like Junie Ba. Jason Todd is the exiled prince of Batman's kingdom, stalking Gotham's darkest alleys and entirely turning his face from the light of day, all because he cannot quench the burning flame of anger and retribution that consumes his heart. Can Damian learn from Jason's mistakes, or is the reflective mask of the Red Hood doomed to be a mirror held up to its own to his own future, or whatever? Only time will tell. John Constantine, Hellblazer, Dead in America, number 6. That title just rolls off your tongue. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words in the title. It's here on the outskirts of Las Vegas where the trouble hounding John since his arrival in America finally catches up to him. Dream promises the arrival of a new mystery who will help guide John toward the source of all of evil plaguing the country, but is there trust in this unknown envoy misplaced, and will it force John to come clean to Nat and Noah about his undeadly secrets? Zatanna, Bring Down the House, written by Mariko Tamaki and Javier Rodriguez. We'll see how this one goes. There's cool cover arts right there of Zatanna, number 1. All right, and now the moment you've all been waiting for. Please put your hands together for Zatanna Zatara. Yay. The greatest entertainer in the crappiest hotel and casino of Las Vegas. Not that ritzier sports spots on the strip club haven't come calling, of course, but since a devastating instance of magic gone wrong that forever changed the course of her childhood, Zatanna would much rather live out her days as a top hat and fishnets wearing sleigh of hand stage act than bother with real magic these days. She doesn't think much of the past at all. That is until the interdimensional vortex cracks open during Zatanna's act and a terrifying demon crawls out to kill her. If she hopes to survive the horrors that follow it, she'll need to take herself and her power seriously for the first time in a long time, and fast, because when it comes to your past, you can run, but you can't hide forever. Alright, The Strange Case of Harley and Harley. Okay, this looks like some trade paperback collection, or a YA novel. Batman, Robin, and Howard, Summer Breakdown. So it's another one of those like YA things. Primer, number 4. Having broken her promise to Kitch by running away again, Ashley doesn't have a clue what to do next. She really belong with Snack. Okay, so that's Primer, number 4. Batman and Robin and Howard. Okay, this is number 4. Okay, so this is still going with Batman still missing. Damien is worried and ready to do whatever it takes to find his dad, including telling his new friends, family's most guarded secret. Can the boys find Batman before Gotham's newest villain makes their final play? The Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries, number 6. Mystery loves cooking or looking for clues. Okay. So when the Huntington Library sets up a sleuthing competition with a huge prize they are determined to win, Scooby snacks aren't free after all, but every time they're about to complete a level, Batman foils them. Is he also vying for the prize? Does the Batmobile need an upgrade, or are the teens tangled up in a master villain's master plan? You know, at some point, I kind of want to see Batman crossover with Scooby-Doo in live action. I know it's like been a big staple thing in animation for many, many years, but kind of want to see it. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, number 128. You know, I never see Scooby-Doo at my local comic book shop. I mean, I'm surprised. Are these just getting bought digitally, or like is just my shop just not carrying them? But anyway, so issue number 128. A day at the lake for fishing and floating down the lazy river seems like just the getaway Mr. Ink needs after running from ghosts all week, but their weekend trip is cut short when the tranquil waters are threatened by a multi-headed Hydra. Okay, cool. Okay, we got Fast Mail editions, A Crisis on Infinite Earths, Fast Mail editions, Batman and Robin, Volume 1. So these are just first volumes of various books right here. Anything else we're going to see? Okay, another trade paperback, more volumes, trade paperbacks. I don't see anything else that's new. Oh yeah, Batman vs. Robin, Detective Comics, Act 1, yada yada yada, and looks like we should be good. Okay, so that is the June solicitations coming out as well. Obviously, Pride will be a big factor in DC's month. They do this like every year for the past, you know, I've kind of lost track of how many years they've done it, but they always do something like that, so that's going to be one of their big things they do in June. Superman Brainiac events, I think that one has potential to be kind of interesting, but then again, we're just going to go right from that into another event. So, but like I said, at least it's just confined to the Superman stuff, and if you're reading Superman Action Comics, it just kind of merges the storylines together, if you will. That's just kind of that. But everything else, like I said, looking forward to Batman and Robin. Looks like we're finally kind of ending this Zur-En-Ah failsafe stuff, so that should be kind of neat to see kind of where they go from there. I kind of want, like, because Batman 150, I feel like, should be kind of a fresh start. So we're wrapping that thing up. We're in the process of wrapping up Nightwing stuff with Heartless, and we're in the process of wrapping up this Detective Comics thing. So the thing I'm most looking forward to with those storylines kind of coming towards an end is kind of a fresh start, if you will. So there is some untapped potential with some things you can do, and of course, World's Finest should be pretty good. But other than that, like I said, I mean, it just looks like another month for DC Comics. I think the Gotham by Gaslight thing should be interesting for a lot of people. but we'll see how it all kind of turns out. So, but anyways, what do you all think in the comment section down below? What book are you most looking forward to in terms of DC stuff, or if there's anything you're looking forward to? I'd be curious to know your thoughts on the matter as well. So let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit the bell for notification, all the other fun stuff. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.